All right. So, hello, and welcome back. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd of 2022. Today is Tuesday. That alone has kind of given me momentum to move forward today. Just the fact that it's Tuesday and it's Taco Tuesday nonetheless. So I do want to sit and kind of talk with you guys. There will be a reading at some point in time, and there will be a timestamp for that below. But I do want to talk to you guys about the energy that I experienced today. And I know that today people talk about the union energy, because it's Tuesday, it's two, it's about the duo, it's about balance. Think about the Two of Pentacles or the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands. It's this balanced momentum energy. So I'm gonna, yes, touch base on that union energy, but in a different way, because I'm going to use my personal experience of today to kind of help explain my point of view and how my energy and how I work with this channel, how it kind of flows and functions for me. So first off, the first thing that I noticed was that the voices were, by voices I mean my intuition and my guides, they were a little bit, it was almost like they were talking all at once, and normally that doesn't happen. Normally they're all quiet. Normally it's just one after the other when one kind of sees fit to drop in and drop a message. But it was almost like, oh, what's that old Super Mario game where you know how the title screen pops up and it sounds like they're all talking at once until you hit the start button and the lights come up and they're like, ooh, there they all are. Okay, it sounded kind of like that. And I didn't quite understand until I got to work. And you know how it is with customer service, and I love 98% of the lovely people that come in and out of my job. There's that 2%, there's about one or two people who just kind of rub me the wrong way. So of course, I'm going about my day. Everything's going great. I'm helping out where I can. I'm putting out that positive energy like I normally do, and I'm not really thinking anything of it. Well, it wasn't until one of these particular customers came up, and I wasn't negative with him, but you know how those people kind of come up and you give them the customer service voice of, okay, thanks, I hope the rest of your day was as pleasant as you are. Like, you know how it's kind of like an undermine of that energy, like, yeah, you're polite, you're that customer service, but at the same time, there's, you know what I mean. And the moment that negative energy, that lower vibration energy, not really negative, but lower vibration, was sent out, it immediately came back. Like it was like the universe and karma decided that they were gonna shake their hands together and get work done. Like it was boom, instantaneous. And it made me stumble. It kind of made me falter for a second, because I was like, whoa, okay, like, fine, like, you know, it happens, why not? Went on about my day, and I started to notice a cycle that my brain and I, almost like before I would respond, I would pause. And it wasn't clicking in my brain until after the second time it happened. Second customer comes up because we were very busy and doing what we do. And of course, that lower vibration energy was sent out to them. And again, not even 2 minutes later, that lower vibration energy looped right on back and was like, hi, we're back. And it wasn't until that moment that I'm like, hold on. I've done that twice today, and it was almost instantaneous that this energy came back. And of course, I knew that it was Tuesday, and so I'm like, okay, I see what's happening here. And it wasn't the fact that it was out of balance. No. It was the fact that I was out of balance, and that out of balance energy was coming back around. So After that second customer, of course, we all have those customers that always need something or something's not right, and we're just going on about our day. And when I was faced with that lower vibration energy as it came in, of course I wanted to respond. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I've been doing this for quite some time. It's just that knee-jerk reaction. It's the way that my brain is wired to respond. Well, before that would kick in, I would be like, hold on. Is this really what you want to say? Because the moment that this lower vibration energy goes out, it's going to come right back to you, and that's no bueno. And so it forced me to kind of pause and look at my actions from a reflective point of view. And it wasn't the fact that I was dealing with another energy. In fact, I was dealing with myself. And that's kind of where that inner balanced 2 energy came in, because for me, it was kind of like the 2 of Pentacles. I was balancing this energy. I was balancing the energy not only inside of me, but for the other people around me. And so, of course, throughout the day, I got better at it. I was like, respond in kind, respond in kind, respond in kind. And the more I did that, the more that energy kept coming back to me. And it was really unbelievable. It was really interesting to see it reflect back to me in this way. It was very interesting to see it reflect like a mirror. And again, it was instantaneous. This energy bounced and then bounced right on back. So to continue on with the day, of course, after so long sitting in the higher vibration that I'm not really used to, because I'm used to it kind of fluctuating, I was kind of getting worn out. I'm like, okay, thank you all very much. I actually spent an extra hour at work today kind of balancing out all of the energy, and it was pretty great. It was wonderful. Got in my car and I needed to get gas, right? So in my brain, I'm balancing the pros and cons. I'm like, it's going to get cold. Do you really want to stop and get gas? I'm like, well, it's going to get cold. Things are going to freeze. I should probably get gas. So then it was, do you want to get gas in town or near home? And I'm like, I'm already cold, but I want to warm up. So it was kind of that give and take, and I decided to get gas in town. So I go to the gas station, and there's this little lady, and she had to have been into her 60s, okay? And I get out of my car, and she's got her window cracked about this much, and as soon as I get out, she rolls down the rest of her window, and she's like, excuse me, young man, can you help me? And before my brain could even weigh the pros and cons, it was, yes, ma'am, I can. How can I help you? And I was almost kind of taken aback by my willingness to help her, but at the same time, it was just a positive vibration that clicked. So she asked if I would pump her gas, and of course I did. And when all of it was said and done, I was like, I'm glad that I was here. I really didn't want you being out in this weather. And this lady, not knowing me, not knowing my name, I don't know her name, she looked at me and she was like, you were a blessing today. She was like, I don't know very many people who would have done that for me. So she said, bless you. And she said that I hope God blesses you today just as you have blessed me. And that almost brought me to tears. Having just that instantaneous gratitude come back to me, it was astounding. It was wonderful. It was just when I was like, I'm kind of done with the higher vibration. It was just like, nope, here you go. And I sat in that higher vibration for a good another hour and a half before it finally started to let me come back down to my normal higher vibration. And it was just interesting to see how the energy weighed itself back out for me. Like I said, when it comes to this Tuesday, everyone's going to be different. Some people are dealing with divine masculine and divine feminines. On the external, they're dealing with an actual person. For me, it was more of an internal balanced energy. So that was my take on it from that point of view. For those of you who are dealing with the relationship aspect, if you want to put your comments in the below to kind of give your give and take on what you've seen of that energy, I would love to hear it, because even though, yes, I love to love people, I also have a boundary with people, and the relationship aspect really isn't for me to a degree. But like I said, if your experience is of that external divine feminine, divine masculine actual relationship, if you want to put that in the comments below and share your story, please, please do. Because this energy, believe it or not, I know that today is all 2's, but it's actually going to linger just a little bit. It's actually going to linger through the 9th, I do believe. Well, if you think about it, you've got 2, 2, and then tomorrow is 3, so 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. And then 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. So it's going to continue all throughout the week until you get 2, 2, 9, 2, 2. And then that'll be the last day of this kind of reflective energy. Excuse me. But just keep in mind this ebb and flow, this give and take that this universe is kind of working with us right now, because I believe that there's no planets in retrograde. I don't believe that any of them are. If I'm wrong, also please put the comments in below and correct me, but I don't think I'm wrong. But this energy is very powerful. I know Pluto is also involved somewhere in these charts. Yeah, Pluto is involved. I know Venus and Mars are also conjunction. They're playing together right now. They're doing what they do. So it's kind of fitting that this Tuesday falls in this energy. So, like I said, if you want to put your experiences in the comments below, please be my guest. It's a lot of talking. Apparently my throat is just like, no more. But I did promise you guys a reading. So it's what, 12, well, this says 12:40, but I know it's probably not right for you guys because I still have to edit this. But let's take a look at this energy now, and I'm not going to dig too terribly deep, but I am interested to see what wants to come through, because I did try this morning. I did get up super earlier. I did sit in the energy, and when I tried to pull cards, it did not make sense. Now, if I pulled those cards again, it probably would make sense because it's the end of my day, and I'm kind of experiencing this energy from this point of view. But this morning, no, I tried, and it just didn't work. So let's see where we're going. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and as always, my descriptions of my tarot cards will be in the description box below. Okay? Underneath, we've got destruction. Okay. We've got get curious. Yeah. And then we've got ascension, of course. So when I say, and you know, I'm not going to put that there. When I say about this ebb and flow, it does kind of, I mean, if you look at these, one is apart and one is together. And it is opposite energies, because you've got destruction where things are falling apart, and get curious is where you get curious and things are kind of coming together. With the ascension energy, there's that understanding, there's that higher vibration that I was talking about coming in. So it's nice to see this energy here. It's nice to see it finally come through and make sense for me. So let's see where we're going with this energy. Let's see what the tarot has to say to clarify this energy. This is going to be the Souls on Fire Tarot by Mary Jo Cranmore and Juliet Gilden. So underneath, we've got the Three of Cups. Yep, of course. We've got the Six of Swords, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. And I'm actually going to do a different thing for a different spread for you today. What's grounding? Yep. What's guiding? What's grounding you is the Fool. What's guiding you is the Seven of Wands. What you're moving out of? Yep. Is this Nine of Wands. I will definitely walk you through this. What you're moving into is the Six of Wands. That's beautiful. And where we're going, Death, Hanged Man, the Five of Swords, and the outcome is that Eight of Wands. So I do feel like that energy is coming in, because as the outcome is this Eight of Wands, and the energy that you're moving into is the Six of Wands. So I do feel like that positive energy is clearly coming in, that communication is coming in, and you are moving forward, because the underlying energy is this Three of Cups. That's celebration. You are figuring it out. It's kind of this ebb and flow energy. Now, the energy that you're moving out of is this Nine of Wands. This is that healing energy. And when I see this Nine of Wands, I do see healing, but not in the way that you think, because we've got Death down here and we've got the Hanged Man along with the Five of Swords. And I feel like you are choosing to see the past from a different point of view. And so with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you are healing the past, and it lands right on this destruction. So I almost feel like you were tearing apart old mindsets, old dynamics of yourself, because you are moving away from that energy and into the star energy. This is Aquarius. This is healing energy. It's very beautiful energy. We've also got the Six of Pentacles here. Here's that balanced energy. Here's that balanced energy coming in once again. And what's guiding you is the Seven of Wands. This is you doing the work. So if you're seeing this, if you are seeing this reading, I want you to know that you are on the right path, that you are doing the work that really needs to be done, and good things are coming in. Because again, what's grounding you is the Fool. This is new energy. This is a new start. This is kind of that leap of faith. She's walking right off the cliff. This is beautiful. So there are a few things I want to look at. Clarify this Six of Pentacles for me, please. I want to see what this balanced energy is. Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the raising consciousness. Yes, you are understanding that the old you, or the old way of doing this ebb and flow, is not for you anymore. There's no more work for you to do. You are moving away from it, and you are raising your vibration. Wasn't I just talking about this? Isn't that what this reading is about? So, Eight of Wands. Clarify this Eight of Wands, and then I also want to look at this Nine of Wands and what is healing. So clarify this Eight of Wands. What's coming in? High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yes. So the High Priestess, I feel like this is that Sag energy, this Sag Libra. It's balanced energy. It's not Libra. I feel like it is Sag. We've got the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. That is beautiful. That is you in that balanced ebb and flow. You standing in this beautiful, abundant energy, and here's that passion coming in. This is the new inspiration. I feel like that's the ascension. That's that ascension energy that's coming in. Wow. Wow. All right, that was the Eight of Wands. Clarify this Nine of Wands. What's healing here? Ten of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Hermit. Yeah, you are walking away from a mindset that could very well have kept you closed off with the Hermit. You are actively making that choice with the Five of Cups. Try to get that out of the glare. You are walking away from an old dynamic of how your brain used to work. Kind of like how I was talking about earlier. How I would go to have that knee-jerk reaction and I would pause. The pause is what it's all about. Just contemplating what you're about to do. Is this really the right balanced energy that I want to send out? That's what this is. And I feel like you are figuring that out. That's beautiful. This is beautiful energy for a Tuesday. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got Sag, Virgo. Sag, Virgo. I want to say this is more Sag, Gemini, and Aquarius. Yeah, that's what I see. Sag, Gemini, more Gemini, Aquarius, more Sag, and Virgo. That's what I see here. I also see there's something that I wanted to look for. We've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Death card. You are definitely walking away from something. Something is over with. And I feel like it's going to make you all the more better for it. This is a celebration. You are figuring it out. You are doing the work. You are doing the work of this blowing apart and putting it all back together. And I feel like that's what this energy is kind of about. Not only outer union, but inner union as well. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to my lovely little late night Tuesday talk. Your morning message should be up here in a little bit. If it's a little late, I do apologize, but it will be up later this evening, okay? Okay. All right, everybody. Just remember this energy is going to linger for just a little bit, and then we're just going to continue on and see what else wants to come through. So, all right, everybody. I will see you here in a little bit. Bye, guys.